Welcome to the show that rips the label off fashion. I'm going to be giving you guys a one-way ticket into personal style. Each week I take on the cream of designer fashion in a catwalk face-off to prove you can look $1 million without breaking the bank. Also tonight, my fashion insider Alexa Chung persuades some burly blokes to get their rugby kids off and try out the latest in indestructible suits.
It looks pretty amazing, actually. Quite pristine.
Bristol, come on! My travelling catwalk goes west in search of the nation's street style icons. And I hit the shops of Paris with Mischa Barton, but she's not letting me anywhere near her dirty laundry. What would you say to me?
Bugger off.
Each week I take on the biggest names in designer fashion in a catwalk face-off. I'm about to show you lot how to get sensational style on a budget. This is backstage of the Catwalk show, where I'm about to take on some of the biggest names in the fashion industry. But here's the thing. On this side, I've got 4 models that I'm going to be decking out head to toe in high street gear. And on that side over there, there's 4 models that are going to be going down the runway all in designer gear. In less than an hour, all 8 girls are going to be transformed into catwalk queens. Then, the audience will decide which collection they like the best. Either the designer side or the high street side. Will they go for the thousands of pounds, or will they go for the outfits that cost less than £800 a pop? Tonight, it's all about the ultimate holiday wardrobe. I'm going to show you how you can slip straight from the pool to the beach bar without breaking into a fashion sweat. This year's beachwear is inspired by the glamorous 70s, with sexy sundresses and flowing caftans, all accessorised to take you effortlessly from sunrise to sundown. But to look this relaxed takes effort to perfect. And according to our fashionistas, it takes plenty of spending money too.
It always helps having expensive clothes. It always helps having nice clothes.
I think expensive swimwear is a must. This is one trend that I could not possibly wear from the high street.
The important thing to remember is that you are going to be taking a holiday at least 2 or 3 times every year. So you can wear that, over and over again. And it is an investment that you'll have for 2 or 3 years.
When I think about the beach, I think about like the sophisticated parties that you would go to and what you would wear just as the sun is going down.
So what are these fashion vixens packing for us this week? First up, Bricksmith Start from Start Boutique.
I think I'm going to do Life's a Beach, elegant resort wear. I think the Philip Lim halter dress is where it's at, really. It is so elegant and fabulous and so great for that nude, rich, hippie chic look. Because it's got the built-in sort of beachy shell, kind of mother of pearl necklace here. It comes up like a halter top. It's light, it's silk, it's long. Just Miu Miu Gladiator sandals are absolutely spot on. That's a really good look.
Designer outfit number 2 comes from Lena Basmer at Selfridges.
The dress we chose was the Pucci because the print is it screams holiday. It's long, it's glamorous. It's so light and easy, and it's a brilliant colour. Those metallic gladiators, they're amazing. I love them. What about this necklace? This headband, I think that's very cool, don't you?
Yeah,
it's so cute.
Erin Mullaney from Browns is creating designer outfit number 3.
I think right now a really big trend in swimwear is the safari look. So I think this beautiful bikini made out of the most amazing fabric is a real luxury. I found this amazing necklace. It's tiger's eye with crystals all around it. These sunglasses are by Oliver Goldsmith. They've been going since the 60s, and they used to design sunglasses for Audrey Hepburn in the movies. The shoes here are amazing by Stella McCartney. And then finally, it's a really slouchy sort of shirt dress with buttons all the way down the front. This bag is fabulous because it's massively oversized, which is a big trend right now. You can fit everything in the kitchen sink in there, so I think it's a great way to finish off our beachwear look.
And Harrods buyer Marigay McKee picked out the 4th designer outfit.
Francois, can you get me the really beautiful sort of gold metallic bandeau bikini, that great sort of gold lame oversized cardigan? Yeah, and this is the cardigan. I just think that this is really, really cool. I think this is really, really chic. You know, it's quite luxury, isn't it? And then although this is a really, really plain little jersey dress, it's got a sheen, which makes it quite luxe. It's a great little piece to put over. Horrendously expensive pair of Jimmy Choo sandals, but worth every penny. I tell you what's fab, that is gorgeous. So Chloe sunglasses, those are stunning, and I think tortoiseshell really works with this look. Perfect for Saint-Tropez. You know, life's a beach, what can you do? Perfect.
I'd say Gok is going to have a real challenge beating me on this one because you just cannot beat designer.
Having lost a pair of bikini bottoms in a tub once in Canada that was a high street bikini bottom, I will never do that trend again from the high street, I can tell you.
The designer outfits are in the studio with my fashion insider Alexa Chung, and it's my first chance to take a peek. So then, gorgeous, what have we got? Because I see you've got a little gem there.
I know, look at these. I'm going to actually buy them.
They are sensational.
They're
I've said
amazing,
you look
aren't they?
gorgeous. Give me a turn in them, give me a spin. Gorgeous, right. So what do you have in store for me today? Poolside glamour.
Yes, and basically,
Oh, I knew you were going to do that.
Straight to the
I knew it.
beautiful item. This is a Philip Lim dress. I think it's perfect for poolside glamour because it's got everything. It's very glamorous, very simple, very sheer. It's
I do love it. Is this something you might wear next to the pool?
Yeah, I'd definitely wear that.
Alexa,
some of these I wouldn't wear, but I like that.
Absolutely. Do you know what I'm kind of like? I'm a bit confused with the knitwear, but it's fine. I'm willing to give it a go. I have to say, I think there's a fabulous selection here. I'm a little bit worried, but I'm still going to give it a go. Laters.
Fingers crossed.
Next, I find some bargain bottoms you just can't refuse. £5.99 for a pair of bikini bottoms. You know what? If you jump in the pool and you lose them, who cares? Alexa's road testers give indestructible suits a dressing down. And there's a shocking store in my dirty laundry basket for Mischa Barton.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I know! This is the outfit that Marissa died in. Before all that, my insider tips on this week's must-haves. Underwear becomes outerwear with this fabulous bodice top. Cute floral print and amazing structure makes this a great fashion find. Practical boots just got sexier. These hot painted numbers launch early August, so get in quick for a great twist on an established classic. I'm just 40 minutes away from my Catwalk showdown. Backstage, hair and makeup are in full swing. I'm gonna create a luxury holiday look on a cheap trip budget. 4 looks for 800 quid. My 4 fashion fixings are doing high-end holiday style for sky-high money.
Horrendously expensive pair of Jimmy Choo sandals, but worth every penny.
For me, it's the high street. So how can I get you from poolside to beach bar on a budget? So if ever I advocate the high street, it's when it comes to swimwear. No one wants to go out there and spend a £400 budget on one swimsuit. The best ones that I've seen here are these black ones that I absolutely love. Now, coming in at £5.99 for a pair of bikini bottoms. You know what? If you jump in the pool and you lose them, who cares? 6 quid for a bikini bottom. So we'll definitely have one of those. The way to jazz it all up is all in the accessories. Inside here, I've got the most amazing pair of shoes that I've bought. They're quite cheap. They've got tassels all over. And what I want to do is I want to stop them looking from high street and looking far more expensive. So this is going to be where we watch some fashion magic happen. Okay, this is it. I love it. I'm in bead heaven. What I want to do is I want to get a little bit of a designer feel, and most designers will clash their beads, clash all of their textures, just to make it feel slightly more exciting. So what I'm going to do today is exactly that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on beads, but not every single one of these strands. It'll be too much, and then it's a little bit like craftwork roadkill. So I'm going to do maybe one every 4 or 5 strands. But you know what? To be honest with you, you do not need to be a designer, and you don't need to be amazing at craftwork to be able to make this work. All you've got to do is use your noodle and just trust what you like. To me, once that goes around every single 5th or 6th one, all the way around, when that's tied around the ankle, it will look absolutely gorgeous. And my beaded beauties are the basis for my first look, guaranteed to see you through from sunbed to sundown cocktails. I promise you, no one is going to be able to tell whether these are a Jimmy Choo, a Louboutin, a Gina, or an ASOS. So let's bang these ones on. I absolutely love them. Okay, so what we've done is we've put on these gorgeous bikini bottoms, now under a tenner with this fabulous print just here. So it looks really ethnic, it looks really global already. And I've got a selection of beads that later on I will bead these up, maybe 4 or 5 extra ones on each one, just to give it that little bit more depth. Now, I'm going to add on a top. It's in a chiffon, so it's really light. It normally goes on like this. Thank you, my darling. Which kind of looks nice, and it's very sweet, and it's very obvious. But obviously, in Gok's world, that never happens. So let's whip that one off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it upside down and the other way around to turn the elasticated waistband into the top part. Thank you very much. That changes the complete shape of the blouse, gives you all of this beautiful billowing just here. It changes the sleeve as well, which makes it look like a design classic. And turn around, and it also gives you this beautiful gape at the back, which is stunning. This, once it's dressed up, you will not know whether it's high-end design or whether it's high street. People like Dolce & Gabbana, Cavalli, Etro have all done this whole kind of global traveller this season. I'm just going to take off these buttons because we don't want anyone to know that we've turned this top upside down. Otherwise, they'll think you're absolutely barking. Cool. So now this is the fun bit. This is like decorating a Christmas tree. And don't be afraid when you're throwing together this kind of look to literally bang on stuff that you don't think looks great together, but try it on. And then this big gold pendant on as well to get that whole ethnic thing going on. Now, one dangly earring in a blue to marry in this blue here. And I absolutely love that, but just one. Hey presto, you've got the most fabulous beach outfit there is. And I would put money on the fact that no one would be able to tell whether this was high-end or high street, simply because it pushes all of the buttons. Slightly over 200 quid, but I'm determined to keep my overall spend under my maximum of 800 smackers. When it comes to suiting, you want it to last, but has it got to be invincible? Well, our very own fashion icon, Alexa Chung, investigates the latest and label trend, endurance clothing. My fashion insider, Alexa Chung, and a bunch of hunts are the road testers.
This stadium is where we'll be kicking off today's rough and ready road test. 14 strapping young men from the Queen Mary's University of London rugby team will be stripping off their classic kit for particularly unsuitable alternatives. So it seems the High Street have been busying themselves creating the 8th wonder of the world. They've invented a washable suit. We've uncovered 14 affordable suits that each carry a bold new claim. Their manufacturers boast that you can bung their suits into the washing machine along with your pants. Forget dry cleaning bills, this is man's new best friend. Welcome to the Princes Park rugby pitch, boys. Today we're going to be doing what you do best. It's rumoured that these suits are invincible. We're going to be testing it, seeing how far we can push it. Testing for general wear and tear, and of course the classic pitch stainage, just by playing a game of rugby. After you've played, we'll be assessing which two-piece can stay in one piece. Take it away. Burton has the ball, but not for long. Oh, what a tumble for Suits You. Ah, and a dirty tackle for next. E04 picks up a try and a whole lot of mud. Next, the centre of the action again. And with no buttons left, we have a half-naked player. There's a half-naked player on the pitch. suits are taking a pasting. There's a clean break from Debenhams, but is it game over for these washable suits? Wow! Wow, you look amazingly shredded. Yikes. Okay, so there's some obvious damage to the suits. You've lost an entire arm almost. Yes, some of these suits certainly took a battering, but that's not what we're testing today. The question is, which suits will clean up after the match? This road test wouldn't be complete though unless we've got a next level, so I'm going to ask you to all go to the laundrette. Off you pop. So, is the machine washable suit really the answer to every man's spilt curry prayers? We rated each suit on how well it washed. And these are the 8 that scrubbed up the best. Hello, Mr. M&S. It looks pretty amazing, actually. Quite pristine. Did you not roll around in the mud much?
I did, yeah. It certainly did the job.
Okay. So there you have it. Over half of the suits we tested are in fact invincible. So if you're going to invest in a suit, maybe buy an invincible one. But remember, try not to start a scrum in the office. Here I go. Come on, Post, you're mine. That's not bad.
Tonight's Catwalk face-off is fast approaching, and I've got 3 more Life's a Beach looks to create. For my next outfit, I'm reinventing the 80s bum bag. Seriously. We've all done it in the 80s, and you know what? Everyone absolutely hated it. But since then, Louis Vuitton, Gucci have reinvented the bum bag. Well, I'm going to do my very own from the high street, and it's going to come in at under 30 quid. But first up, we're going to get the shoes on. So, Trezan, come here, darling. Thank you. So there's something about 70s washed, flared, bell-button jeans that always tell me summer. It's like Woodstock meets Saint-Tropez. This season, this cut is probably the biggest jean to wear. And what I've done is I've thrown in a multicoloured striped bikini top, quite inexpensive, but it's quite graphic because of the bold colours. Got this little chiffon bolero in a bright purple. This you would find in a dress shop that you would put maybe with evening wear, but there's no reason why this doesn't look fantastic in the summer. Contrasting colour as well, all that clashing really, really works. I'm now going to throw on some simple wooden bangles to keep the whole Woodstock theme going. Some wooden and gold earrings, again, for that whole kind of festival vibe. Now, for the big one. What we've got here is a simple belt and we've got a bag. I'm going to take off this, first of all, which is the handle. This one, fortunately, already comes with a design detail, so we've got that nice tassel. I'm then going to open this belt, and I'm literally going to feed that underneath and do it up over the flap. And then, to put it onto the hip, and that is the reinvention of the bum bag. And I guarantee, if you do this with your favourite bag at home, no one is going to have it. It's a design classic, it looks sensational, and topped off with a gorgeous little hat. Girlfriend is on the beach. Trezan, do you love it?
I love it.
Gorgeous.
I'd wear it.
Fabulous. You are wearing it, darling. I'm 10 quid over on this one, but I'm still confident that I can deliver all 4 looks for under 800 quid. Okay, so here's a question. What do you get when you mix LA glamour, British-born style, all mixed up in the heart of Paris? Well, you get a sneaky peek into Mischa Barton's dirty laundry. It was the OC's preppy Marissa Cooper that propelled 22-year-old Mischa Barton to fame. Now, very much a style icon in her own right, I wanted to find out how her red carpet image of the all-American star translates into her everyday wardrobe. So I headed to Paris, the city she now calls home, to find out. Hi, hey, how are you? Hey, Mischa. Mwah. Wow, what a bloody room.
Yeah.
And I have to say, you are looking absolutely divine.
Thank you.
So, millions and millions of young girls trying to emulate the Mischa Barton look.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely one of the most rewarding things about being on the OC was it was such a fashion-oriented show that not only were there young girls who just were fans of the show, but they were fans of the fashion on the show, and so it spawned a lot of Marissa Cooper lookalikes.
Did you have a massive say in Marissa's look?
Yeah, quite a bit. I mean, it was kind of fun for me because it's the opposite to my look, that preppy, very reserved, Orange County lifestyle, posh kind of look, yeah. I like things that are a bit edgier. I like a big mixture of vintage and modern stuff as well. Okay. A lot of what I wear also depends on my mood.
If it wasn't acting, would it have been fashion? Would you have worked in fashion? A designer, maybe? Because you've got handbags, haven't you?
Yeah, well, there's 30 in this range, and they've just come out. It's just a great creative thing to do, you know? I mean, I like designing things. I like the idea of who doesn't love handbags out of women.
You've got some clothes here. Can we please look?
Yeah.
Why did you choose to put this one on out of all of those gorgeous gowns in there?
I really love it, and I'm a fan of Jean-Baptiste's. I mean, I just think he's amazing and does the greatest dresses, and so.
I mean, it's neon. It's day glow.
But I'm pretty adventurous when it comes to my
clothing. I love
it.
And I want to try it on this piece because I'm absolutely loving it.
Yeah.
Ah.
I really like it. I love that it's a pantsuit.
Do you feel comfortable in that because it is a bit edgy? That is the edge to that frock, isn't it, basically?
Yeah, definitely.
And even away from the red carpet, designers are falling over themselves to dress Miss B.
This is a jacket Cavalli gave me that has been one of my favorites for years. It's a Thomas Wilde jacket.
I love this. I absolutely love this. I can see this fitting you like an absolute glove.
Yeah, but it's just
beautiful.
the way it's cut in the back.
But when she's spending her own cash, she's spending it on vintage. If you went into a vintage shop now, how much would you be prepared to pay?
I spend a lot on vintage because, I mean, it's just the story to the pieces that matters so much. I always say it's the worst thing ever to destroy a piece of vintage because it made it that far and you ruined it.
Oh my God, absolutely. And the thing is, I always think with vintage, when you're finished with it, you need to pass it on.
Yeah.
This girl loves to shop, so we're off to one of our favourite Parisian vintage stores.
All right.
Okay, you can smell it, can't you? Mm-hmm. You've employed me. Your next film's coming out.
Yeah.
We're about to do red carpet in LA, and I say, Mish, you have to wear this. You've got to wear this. What would you say to me?
Bugger off.
Well, that's told me. Cheers, Mish.
Oh, wow. These are pretty rockin'.
Isn't
and
that
I love vintage Levi shorts. Are my favorite.
Did you try a jacket on, Mish?
Yeah, sure.
Do you mind me calling you Mish?
No.
Oh, I love that on you. It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Where is your T-shirt from?
It's vintage. It comes from What Goes Around Comes Around in New York. It's been worn to death. It's getting holes in it now. I mean, this is a very typically me outfit. I mean, it is one of my favorite T-shirts, and I'm really loving my jean leggings, which I got in Japan.
Oh yes, this woman really does love to shop. Have you got all your stuff? You got your bag?
No,
Don't forget the Chanel, whatever you do. Do not forget the Chanel. But with the shopping spree over, I have a little surprise in store for Mischa in my dirty laundry basket. Okay, so Mischa, thank you so much. I had the best time in Paris. I was exhausted.
Oh, me too.
Girlfriends, you can shop.
Yeah.
And do you ever look in the magazines and say, right, okay, then I'm best dressed this week, and then it happens to everyone, I'm worst dressed that week. How do you deal with that?
Oh, I don't care. I mean, if people like your outfit, that's great. I think clothes are so individual to the person that if people like the way you dress, it's a bonus, but it's not a big deal.
All right, tell me, do you recognize this?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I know.
Yeah,
what is it?
It's a Marissa outfit.
It is. And this is the outfit that Marissa died in. Gasp! Can you believe it? Isn't it sad? Isn't it sad? Do you look at this now and think, quick, get me a ventilator? Do you, honestly? Unbelievable,
It wasn't that traumatizing, the whole experience.
Well, okay, so we've got this from LA. We've got to fly this back over because it's a huge piece of history just here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now, you were a big old style icon way before Marissa was around, weren't you?
Oh, no,
Right, okay, because I have this gorgeous picture. Look!
Yeah.
So let's tell everyone, who are you standing there with?
Well, that's Lindsay Lohan from all that time ago.
Isn't that so glamorous? At the age of 3, you were hanging around, knocking out with Lindsay Lohan, a few beers. Isn't that amazing? So now, you have given me a little present today, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
Okay, so can you explain what this is? I love this, and if I was a bird, I would be wearing this now. What is this?
This is a Roberto Cavalli dress that he gave me, and I wore it to an event in New York, and he let me keep it afterwards, so...
Absolutely. Now, you're going to let me keep it, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm re-gifting.
Because I'm going to give it away, a Roberto Cavalli dress given to Miss Mischa Barton by Roberto Cavalli. All right. So does anyone in this audience think they can squeeze into this?
I'm looking forward to this part.
Because if you can squeeze into this, then you can keep it. Right, come with me. So, first up, who thinks they can? You, come here, gorgeous. So, okay, so you ready? 10, 9, ow, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, no! Right, okay, so, who's next? Come on then, gorgeous. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Mischa Barton, you have brought the most complicated dress. It's like a sodding kimono.
I've never had that much trouble getting dressed for this.
Sorry. No one can get into it. Right, okay then. Who's next? Come on. Come on, get it, get it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, I think we must have a winner by now. Give it up, Rugby!
One more time.
I've hit the highway because I'm looking for a UK style icon, and the best place to find one is on the British streets.
Okay, so today I'm in Bristol to find out exactly what are the West Country doing in their wardrobes. And do you know what? They'd better lock away their stilettos because I'm on a hunt down. Excuse me, is there anywhere around here where stylish people go? Do you know what? A music shop, normally the most stylish people are always searching for records, so... But not in Bristol. Bristol has taken a severe style holiday. Finally. Aye! Come here, you two. Thank God for you two. I love this. Tell me, what is your inspiration?
Decent on tees,
No.
the Go-Go Girls from the 50s.
Gorgeous. So basically, it's all that whole burlesque thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's kind of stripping without stripping. Do you know where the catwalk is?
Yeah, we do.
Yep. I'm going to see you there in 20 minutes. I can't wait.
Okay.
It was a struggle to start with, but finally Bristol's buzzing with people wanting to parade on my platform.
So I want a massive cheer for Search for a Style Icon. Bristol, come on!
As the West Country plays home to some of the UK's biggest summer gigs, it seemed only right that the Rah Rah Fairy Festivillians took centre stage first.
I love fashion, always have, and I don't wear trend just because it's a trend, bit of influence, but my own mix to it, and what suits me as well, really.
Injecting sophistication into street style at the tailored totty. This little not just go to prove that elegant chic doesn't need to cripple your credit card.
His pounds is as big as his wall.
I try to do smart as much as possible because my aunt always said to me, you can buy fashion, but you can't buy style. And I always think, if you can't afford it, just try and throw it together so it looks expensive, and that's what I try to do.
Next, the blast from the past.
I like to clash rather than match. I love Gwen Stefani and I love the Olsen twins because they're like quite grungy, but they're really elegant.
And as some get the look just right, others show us why the 1980s should stay just where they are.
If Gok said to me I was the most stylish person in Bristol, I'd probably laugh.
My next models bring retro into real time. Using family cast-offs and charity shop clobbers, these fashionistas pull off personalised looks that scream style and originality. I love accessories, and so do this playful posse. They can make the boring brilliant, transforming a look with multi-layers, or picking a key piece to add panache. Viva versatility. So my 5 finalists. Carrie Davis shows fashion flair with her eclectic look. Danielle Paris is a real inventive dresser. Her big hair sets off her neat style perfectly. Courageous, confident and chic.
I really like looking through like fashion magazines and looking at all the celebrities. I like street spotting, and I always look at the mannequins and see how like they put them together.
Thomas Clemmer pulls off early 60s mod brilliantly. From his hair through to the mixed denim, he's worked his style and made it look effortless.
I like finding stuff that's in the attic and stuff, yeah, charity shops. This is my dad's, so not bad.
Hand-me-downs.
Mixing floral with stripes, Joanna Wills has got a daredevil approach to dressing, clearly putting off indie chic. And Claire Silburn is the epitome of bygone years with her homage to 50s fashion. 5 of the best in Bristol, but who's going to win a place in my national final in London?
The winner of the Bristol Heat for Britain's Best Dress title is... Thomas! I am so pleased that we got Tom in that competition, because you know what? The fact that most of his clothes that he's got from his dad is absolutely brilliant. That just goes to show that everyone can look wonderful and fashionable, and it doesn't need to be expensive.
Well, incredibly proud that Gok has chosen him to represent Bristol.
Charity shops, man.
Yeah, charity shops.
Charity
yes,
shops.
that's where it all started.
That's where it all started.
Less than 20 minutes to go until my catwalk face-off, the designer divas have clearly been cashing in their traveller's checks. The competition's terrifying. Me, I've got just 800 quid for all 4 sizzling summer looks. My third poolside to beach bar look is nautical but nice.
Nautical up. So this is the base to our nautical summer daytime look. This is a pussy bow tie blouse, which basically means it's a tie around the neck, like that. And what I want to do is I want to turn it into a bolero, which basically means I'm just going to tie those bits underneath each other, spin around my darling to the back, and all I'm going to do, I'm going to start twisting and tie it around itself and tuck it in just there. To me, automatically now, this looks so high-end because of that detail. It's unexpected, and you wouldn't expect to see something like this on the high street, which what makes it look designer. Now, I'm going to add on a pair of knee-high socks with this swimsuit. So obviously, you won't go to be swimming in this socks, but there is something very, very cute about doing this, and I love it. And now, I'm going to add on a pair of very womanly shoes. Now, these shoes you'd probably expect to see with an evening gown. By putting these with this, it instantly makes it look contemporary, therefore look designer. And I love the fact that we get this tiny little peak of red through the peep toe. Now I'm going to add on the signature colour red around the waist. It's a way of injecting some colour into the look. Contemporary red sunglasses and a quilted red bag. And Saint-Tropez, eat your heart out. High street it is, high-end it looks.
Catwalk outfit number 3 sorted. But with the face-off looming, my girl Mischa can't wait to check out the designer competition.
So today's theme is poolside glamour. Are you a poolside kind of girl? Do you like a swim?
I am, yeah. I like a good day on the beach.
Yes.
But I do like the pool as well.
Yeah? So how do you cover up? Would you wear something like that? I mean, that's quite a thick knit cardigan.
I mean, yeah, maybe, especially on the beach in LA, it's always getting cold.
My favourite affair is this guy.
Yeah, this is pretty fantastic. I love Philip Lim.
Philip Lim is a good guy. And then there's a Poochie dress over there as well. Do you wear a lot of prints or not so much?
I do, yeah. I mean, I love Poochie. I love some good vintage Poochie.
Yeah. I think that's really pretty. I wasn't so keen on, but when I saw it on the model, really nice.
Really?
And then that's a Maui necklace. I'm into jewellery, I think.
Yeah, I like that.
You seem to know your labels, Mischa, but will you pass my test? I've got 5 gorgeous pairs of coloured skinnies. They range from bank busting to bargain. But can Mischa tell the cheapest from the most expensive?
What clues are we looking for? Buttons, pockets, stitching?
Yeah, all of the above, really. Yeah, buttons are a good giveaway on jeans.
Okay, so let's spin around then. What are we seeing here?
She's got zipped back pockets. Those are probably less expensive. It's hard to tell. I'd guess from the button and stuff on these, maybe these are slightly more expensive. And I bet these are more expensive too.
Right, okay then. So which ones then?
Are the most expensive?
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm gonna say the yellow ones for most expensive.
Yeah, so bang on the sticker then, kid. Okay. Okay, oh, we like that.
And for least expensive, I don't know, does anybody else have an opinion? Red for cheap.
Red for cheap.
All right then, red. Audience.
Yeah, okay, wonderful.
Turn around.
Okay, lovely. Girls, I want you to reveal where you belong in price order. Cheaper this side and more expensive that side.
No!
Oh my God! No! Oh my God. And girls, turn around. Let's see your asses. Can you believe that? Mischa Barton, you said...
Wow.
These red...
I also went with the audience on that one. It wasn't just me.
Mischa Barton, you said these red jeans... Look at you. Red jeans...
See, I know
were
nothing
the cheapest,
about fashion.
Right? We're the cheapest. And I don't know what Balenciaga's going to say because
no.
They charge 155 quid for these ones.
Oh yes, Mischa, these red hot numbers were the most expensive of the bunch at 155. Second in are these from MIH, which cost £135 a pair. G-Star have these emerald skinnies at £89. And if neon pink's your thing, get these at DTN for 42 quid. Finally, New Look rock the rainbow skinnies at £20 a pair.
Can you please give it up loud and proud for Mischa Barton?
The Catwalk face-off minutes away. So far I've packed 3 hot holiday looks. Here's my 4th and final beach beauty.
So this is the most basic swimwear I could possibly find. It's a bandeau with a pair of trunks. This set comes in at tenner. So we've got this as our base. The next thing we're gonna do is gonna add some really cheap shoes, 20 quid a pair, and they're gold and they're glamorous. You know what? The sun, tan skin, margaritas, and gold shoes all just seem to work. I love this dress already. Quite a big bite, comes in at just over £100. It's beautiful, it's a maxi dress, it looks stunning when it's on, but I'm gonna reinvent it for beachwear. It's got a built-in dress inside, and basically the dress fits like that and it's got a bow detail just there. The first thing I'm gonna do is take off this bow detail. We don't need this, but we'll be using it later on. I'm gonna cut out all of this underskirt, and I'm gonna make this into a sheer caftan. So I'm literally now going to cut as close to the seam as possible this entire dress underneath off. Lovely. You can now see the black bikini, and because obviously you've got material on top, it doesn't matter that the black bikini underneath is really inexpensive. So now I'm going to take the belt that we had before, I'm going to tie it up twice, and I'm going to turn this in to the band at the top, because this, for me, is really ugly and looks really, really cheap. I don't want to see any of this at all. So, with the belt, let's hold that there. That's gorgeous. I'm going to pull it really tight and just tie it in a really simple bow at the back. I've got a big old statement belt, which is really, really inexpensive, but it's got this beautiful gold detailing, so it's going to marry the gold from the shoes with the belt, and also this is going to cover up that awful join that I've just created by tying the belt around the bust. And already that is looking so much more expensive, but you've got the bikini underneath. Let's add on some really simple gold hoops, which cost about £1.99, and a very simple clutch bag. And girlfriend is ready for a beach date, I do believe. To me, this looks high-end on a runway. You would not know whether it was Monaco, Saint-Tropez, or Milton Keynes.
Have I done enough to win the fashion face-off? Or will the 4 label mavens have their moments in the sun?
I'm very jealous of you. You're wearing my favourite outfit. You look beautiful in it. It's Philip Lim dress. It's so beautiful, just two-tone, and then it's got the kind of classic look, but also with a modern twist with this area here. And then the Miu Miu sandals, which are amazing as well. I think this one is going to make the designer side very hard to beat.
The heat is most definitely on, as you can see. We're about to do the catwalk show when my 4 high street looks go up against the designers, and the audience are going to be my critics. And I have to say, I am officially bricking it.
4 fabulous fashionistas have selected their perfect designer beachwear outfits. No bargain bins for them, we're talking serious price tags.
If you buy a dress correctly, it should be in your wardrobe and wearable for the next 10 years. This look, it brings in the whole shell thing from the beach. It's fabulous.
I just think without the designer, fashion would be dead. You know, life's a beach, what can you do? Perfect.
I know a lot of women that only wear designer clothes and they love it and they put their names down for the next hottest item.
So light and easy, and it's a brilliant colour.
Who wants to be shown wearing a Topshop bikini? My God, how embarrassing. So I think this beautiful bikini made out of the most amazing fabric is a real luxury.
4 brilliant beach looks, each with bulging budgets. I had only 800 quid to do the lot.
I have to say, I am absolutely feeling the nerves now because for 3 weeks running, I've won, which feels amazing. But now I don't want to lose. And this is a tough subject, I have to say. I'm so used to dressing people in clothes, to undress people and do beachwear. It's really tricky. But fingers crossed, I've done enough. But you know what? You never do know. And if I carry on doing, I'm going to tweak the hell out of it. With Trezan's hair, I need it all back.
It's all very exciting backstage. Once the models are ready, they'll be sent out in a random order. So we're going to mix them up. They're going to walk the catwalk, and at the end of which, they'll stand either side of the stage. One side will be designers, the other side will be high street looks. The audience won't know which side is which, but they'll be asked to vote for which side they prefer. So anyone could win. I bet Gok's slightly frightened by now.
The moment of truth. The audience now have to decide which 4 they think are the best. On one side we have the Fashionista's designer selection, and on the other is my pick of the high street.
Okay, so there you have it. Those are our 8 poolside glamour looks. Now it's time for you to vote for which side you prefer. If you like this side, hold up a pink card. If you like the girls on this side, hold up a black card. Okay, everybody vote. Oh, exciting! Wow, very close.
With the votes cast and counted, it's time to find out the results. Hi!
Hello. Right. Alexa, I am dying to find out who won. Please tell me.
Okay, it was really close this week. But I can reveal that the black side won, which is the height. Winner! Well done. Okay.
My God, the sweat!
The sweat! Let me tell you that the designer side actually cost £7,412.45.
Wow, okay, so my side, all 4 outfits came in at £774.44. Then I won! Yay!
Next week, I turn up the heat with Danny Minogue.
And, you know, you can create your own video clip, you know, very J-Lo.
Alexa jumps ahead with the queen of knitwear, Missoni.
2009?
Yes.
Wow, this is like a sneak preview.
And I give working girl glamour the 9 to 5.
This just goes to show that under 200 quid, you can look office chic.